that loyal customers are 9 times more likely to convert compared to first-time customers. If we've got the highest traffic coming to our site this holiday season, you better believe your current customers are shopping too. So why are we spending all of our time and ad spend on acquiring new customers and none on our current customers? If you haven't done so, it's time to start. Welcome to day 5 of the Black Friday Cyber Monday on-demand bootcamp presented by Privy. Today, we'll be teaching you how to organically grow this customer loyalty using newsletters and broadcast texts. Now, before we dive into the app, let's learn a little about what goes into the perfect newsletter. Think about the newsletters you receive. Which ones do you read religiously and why? You've probably got a mix in there of newsletters from brands you admire, others from brands you actually use, and others that you've just been too lazy to unsubscribe from. So with that in mind, let's break down what an effective newsletter actually does. First, it informs the readers of important information about your business, products, or services. Second, it gives them free value and content they can actually use. Third, it relates to your readers' lives by giving them solutions to problems that they know or don't know they have. And all in all, this builds brand loyalty by setting an expectation of quality and timing. This is the loyalty that makes them 9 times more likely to buy from you. So here are our top 3 tips for the perfect newsletter. First, don't cast your nets too wide. Don't try to appeal to everybody and their mother. The more directly you talk to your ideal customer, the more likely they are to buy from you again. Second, just relax, act casual, and type like you talk. Seriously, if you haven't heard, people are through with following brands and companies that pretend that they're this massive, polished fount of information. People want to connect with people, so let them. Be casual, share opinions, even be polarizing, tell them about yourself, and be transparent about how you run your business. Third, be consistent. What if you were watching Friends or Seinfeld or The Office when it was airing new episodes, and without notice, they just didn't air an episode at 8/7 Central? You'd be pissed. So mad, in fact, that you might write them off and not watch them anymore. The same goes for your emails. The more your audience receives scheduled correspondence from you, the more they expect it. And the more you fulfill on that expectation, the more they trust you. This builds brand loyalty more than any other factor, so be consistent. So for our first email, we'll focus on writing a casual email that provides your target audience value. So let's dive in and create one in Privy. To create our first newsletter, head to the Email and Text tab and select Newsletters. Then select Get Started. Here, we'll immediately prompt you with a template that teaches you how to create newsletters, and it's got some great tips. It recommends things like featuring content from products, or adding your logo here, or even adding more images to further convey your brand. That being said, we also have some other templates you can choose from. So click on the Templates tab and select Choose a Template. There are a lot of really great options here, but one that I'd like to point out is called the Weekly template. We'll click that and we'll click Save. This one starts with a lot of bright colors. Of course, you'll change them to your own brand. However, it starts with an image, bright text, and your logo front and center. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see the text section, and this is where you can provide the value, whether it's a solution to a problem they didn't know they had, or maybe it's just general advice for your target audience. Anything you want to really make them feel like they're glad they subscribed to your newsletter. Then this template also includes recommended products, blog posts, and an Instagram feed. Now, don't feel overwhelmed. You don't have to include all this. If you'd like to get rid of a section, just click on it and click the trash icon. However, once you've customized this to fit your brand, then click Save and click Next. Preview it on mobile and desktop and click Next again. And lastly, we want to figure out who we're going to send it to. Normally, your newsletter will send to all of your contacts. However, if you're sending this to specifically your VIP clients, you can send it to a custom segment and choose it here. However, once we've chosen, we'll click Save, and you can either send it now or you can schedule it later. Any of these options are fine, but scheduling it later will allow you to create them in advance and consistently send them at a specific time every week or month. So click Schedule, choose the date, choose the time, then click Confirm. And that's it. Now that we've created and scheduled our newsletter in Privy, let's apply the same concepts to sending a text message to our list using broadcast text. To send a broadcast text, click on Email and Text in the upper header, then select Broadcast Text. Next, click Get Started, and here you'll see a simple message field. Here you can type in whatever you'd like to include in your broadcast text. Notice here that before every text, it'll show your store name, and after it'll show reply stop to unsubscribe. Then your message will be included in the middle. You can also add personalization, like their first name or their last name, or even coupon codes to the message. So if you want to add their name, you just click in the message where you want to add it, select the drop-down, click their name, and we automatically add the variable that'll bring in their first name into the text. When you've completed typing your message, click Save Changes and scroll down. Here you can choose who to send it to, whether it's all of your contacts or maybe a VIP segment of people. And lastly, if you include a coupon code, make sure you select the coupon code down here. Once you're finished, you could either send it now or schedule it for later. And that's all there is to it. Type your message, choose the settings, and schedule when you'd like to send it. Now, if you missed day 2 of the bootcamp all about growing your list, I highly recommend that you watch and learn how to start building your list of textable contacts. It is a vital step in gaining permission to text your list. Thank you for joining us for today's BFCM On-Demand Bootcamp. Join us tomorrow for our most impactful lesson and the last day of the bootcamp. We'll see you there.